Hello folks and welcome back to Crying Suns. This time we're starting chapter 4 through the Looking Glass. Skip all that nonsense. Let's carry on this kiss. Let's just pick the crew. The UN is starting to run a little low. I think it's because we're in chapter 4. But here we go. Again, last time we unlocked, of course, the Geno class, which I do like the look of a lot, actually, because, you know, I am a huge fan of the stealth ships. We will finish this campaign in the Excelsior. Officer choice time, and the only officer available to us at the moment is Takeshi Sung. Dread is growing up. Dread is getting grown, and Anonymous is over there. Minasuk is over there. The only one available to us is Takeshi, who's going to come in with quadruple stats, which is, yeah, basically, okay, so you got that versatile, but you also have someone else in Zendaya Nakamura, Hayun Mikhailova, Barasone, and Vivian Chan. I'm not going to grab you simply because you overlap perfectly with Takeshi over here. I think Zendaya is between Zendaya and Vera, and I think I'm going to go Zendaya because piloting and fighting tends to be kind of useful. So pick a look at Zendaya to join us in for that. Straight in, let's just go, shall we? There's no messing around. Let's go through chapter 4. The sectors of House Kosh Buendia, Admiral. Based on what we know, the Koshes are fierce fighters, proud of their OMNI tech and battleships. It won't be easy for a ship like ours to make it through their sectors and reach General Vivar to find out where the Master Node terminal is. And yet, that's exactly what we have to do for Oberon and the people of this great empire. Right, initial route planning. What looks good to start with? That looks like, let's see, what kind of, we need to sneak in the extra ones, right? So here, there is looking like an interesting plan. Well, again, that doesn't really doesn't give me a lot of, there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is a possibility as well, actually. Because, like I said, we get through one deviation for free, essentially. I think that might be it. We go to Gamma, the Shernar, then grab U, put the single anomaly there, then there. Like just 3 shops along the way. 1, 2, 3, 6 anomalies along the way. 3 ground signals. That is looking pretty good, I think. That's the only real. The alternative is we go 1, 2, 3. That doesn't work because 1, they're over there. 2, they'll appear here. When we move here, they'll move that way as well. So that doesn't work. We can't go back. We can go parallel. We can't go back. So yeah, I think we go to there. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then exit. Let's go. Gamma Shernar. Unless you got any special H, Admiral, you're wasting my time. It's a special 8 addict if I ever saw one. What kind of station is this? You asking for special H didn't give it away? With geniuses like you commanding Imperial ships, we don't have much of a chance, do we? There's a bunch of us here, people like me, all looking to score. It's tougher to do so now, and sometimes we go a long time without it. We'd clean up if we could, but do special H once and you're hooked for life, which is fine, if the drug is available and you have the dough to buy it. Tell me you have some, Admiral, we have scrap and we know things too. All kinds of things, just tell me you have some. We have no special H to give you. Then, like I said, you're wasting my time. Come on, let's push on. One of us is a completely random event. Ooh, let's put points into fuel scavenging, shall we? Get at least the initial chance of possibly getting a little bit of extra. Hey, we got the extra. Good. Right. Planetary defense turret wreckage and a mercenary outpost. Well, there's no reason to go into the shop now. We just spent money. Ooh, hello. Church battleship. Death is your only absolution. Let me wash away your sins. Good, straight into combat. Combat means scrap. What do you have here? no initial weapons and only 2 squadrons, one of the frigates. So we'll bring in a pair of drones, I think. Thrusters over there, and that's fine with me. EMP tower, asteroid field over there. You've got no weapons. We've got no weapons. There you go. And send them straight in there. And start picking away at them. There you go. That delays them, and that delay is long enough for us to win the fight. There we go. Beautifully done. Boom. We got a cruiser, a longbow cruiser. That worked really well for us last time. Not saying it's going to work exactly the same for us now, but it worked really well for us last time. And it could be something we'll have to sell. Anyway, hopefully the planetary wreckage will give us some more scrap for the shop. What have we got here? Takeshi can get us all the resources, pretty much. We'll only lose between 0 and 5 commandos. Well, that's sorted for me then, isn't it? Come on, Takeshi. Do your thing. Resource cache, good. Avoided danger. Took some damage in that danger. Wow, you're almost dead, Takeshi. It said you'd be able to come back okay, so I'm hoping that is also going to be true. Oh, Sub-Zero gun. Okay, you got a weapon as well. Nice, I'll take that. Only losing 1 person. That's perfectly fine by me. Takeshi's in 1 piece. Perfect. That's really good for us, actually. So, local system map. We'll move to the mercenary outpost. Ooh, civilian ship, sir. Looking for good tech? I've got all kinds of good tech. All legally procured, of course. What are the chances that it actually works? Good. Real good. 75% good. 75% good, huh? 75% good, huh? Fuel scavenging tech for 27. Here's your scrap now. This better work. Of course it will, Admiral. Have some faith. Jeez. Testing it. Does it work? Bad news, sir. The tech is defective. Ah, that's too bad. But hey, you need the risk of going into this. Sorry, no refunds available under the circumstances ever. End of transmission, sir. And I'm not allowed to shoot them for this, apparently. I know, I would have shot them. We can buy a plasma nuke. If you're a plasma nuke, I'd want to buy a plasma nuke Mark III. A, because of the range, and B, because that actually does a crazy amount of damage. Do you have anyone? None of them are DNA crew, so there's no DNA purpose to do this. You can sell the damage to that if you wanted to. You can sell the Sub-Zero gun. Then again, it's not entirely without reason to use one. Tactical weapon increases the duration of effect. Guerrilla tactics. Tactical targeting. Squadron DPS plus 50. That is actually pretty good. That's actually decent. Increases my squadron's DPS by 15%. That could be pretty good. Although it means it's +1 if they're at. It's both. It's +1 if you're at 9, isn't it? Something like that. How big is a 1 if you're adding +15? 15% of what is 1? There's a big question here. 6, between 7, I think. 7, 15% of 8, I think, might be 1. 8 to 7, because I know 8 is 7 times 0.15. Yeah, so as long as your DPS is 7 or more, you get a DPS increase of 1. And you also get the engineering skill, which no one else has. You know what? I'm going to do this. Although you're a squadron. I'm going to do this. Yoink. Do this. I'll keep the longbow cruiser because it is generally useful. No, I'll keep this all the same for now. That's there. Means I need to get myself a second support officer, additional drone wings, etc. We'll work with it. What's the actual second 45 for fuel efficiency? Which the iron does not escape me. That I could have afforded had I not gone for that. test. The irony does not escape me. The Wang Ji. Civilian ship, what have you got for me? Please, you have to help us. We were in a dust-up with an Aki back there, and now our thrusters are leaking, Neo-N. We tried landing, but the radioactive contamination caused our landing gear to falter. Now we're trapped in here, getting sicker with every passing moment. Please let us on your ship. Message from sickbay. Sir, hope you don't mind, but I was listening in. We're equipped with a drone decon program, but it needs Neo-N to operate. Also, sir, our readings indicate extreme Neo-N particle combination on their ship. We can ease their suffering. I'm afraid there's very little we can do beyond that. I'm going to do this. I'm not sure why I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do this. We're sending a shuttle for you. Just hold on. Our sickbay has been alerted to your condition and is ready to help. Thank you, Admiral. Can I ask, are we gonna come out of this okay? I'll tell you the truth. I'm sorry, but no, I don't believe you will. Why didn't you lie to me, Admiral? I don't want to die. Sir, we did all we could, but they've passed on. I know they letting them on the ship didn't get us any scrap or yen, but I still think it was the right thing to do. Yeah. Well, that got the additional one. Hopefully we get some little bit more at some point. It was foolish, but... Ooh, station time. A Tellus station of unknown purpose. What a functional Tellus station doing in these sectors? What do you have here? An Imperial battleship? And a fancy one too. Vivar's not going to like that. This is the NS Odysseus. I'm Admiral Ellys Idaho. I've never met an admiral addicted to Special H before, but if there's one thing about the Special H, it doesn't discriminate. She thinks you're a druggie, Admiral. Maybe it shouldn't. But this amuses me. That's about the station. What kind of station is this? In its day, this was a Tellus Special H clinic. If you'd had enough dough, you could receive treatment here for your addiction. We called it a treatment, but really there's no cure, because once you try Special H, that's it. You're addicted for the rest of your life. We just gave the patients less and less Special H to at least save them money. Now this place is just a refuge, really. A place where doctors and travelers and a few addicts can call home. But you exist, this station, I mean. A Tellus station out here in Kosh Buendia territory? That's right. I guess it's because the Koshes know we pose no threat. But then again, it's not like we have a binding legal agreement. If 5 and his commanders want us dead, then dead we'll be. Learn about Special H. What else can you tell me about Special H? House KB Machines made Special H for close to 100 years. At first it was free. The nobles said it would make us feel better about being replaced by our metal counterparts. They said it was an antidepressant. But no antidepressant I know is 1,000 times more addicting than heroin. I don't know how accurate they were, but pre-shutdown reports said at least 75% of the population was addicted to Special H. There's some Special H left, apparently, reserves, but only the richest or most powerful can get their hands on it. All my life I advocated not taking it. Now I think it wouldn't mind using. Might as well die happy, even if that happiness isn't true happiness. What about Vivar? You mentioned General Vivar, or Vivar. I'm going to say Vivar. What else can you tell me about him? Well, as I'm sure you know, Vivar controls these sectors. A supposed military genius. He rules this cluster with an iron fist. Vivar, unlike Oberon or Tetsuo to a lesser extent, is fairly new to the throne, coming into power around only a couple of decades ago. From what I understand, he was something of an outsider growing up in the house, much more inclined to military displays than the other lords. Vivar prides himself on Kosh Tech and the prowess of his battleships, and I have to admit his battleships and his commanders are fierce. You'll want to steer clear of them naturally, but as you're still living and breathing, I suspect you already knew that. What can you tell me about the commanders? They're just as nasty as he is, just as proud, cocky, arrogant. You'll recognize them by their metal enhancements. Metal enhancements? Vivar's commanders like to augment themselves, to partake in the metal, or some such nonsense. In their eyes, the more metal you are, the better. Ask how Oberon could have allowed the Koshes to sell this drug. How could Oberon have allowed the Koshes to... Yeah, it was illegal, and there was a war against it, but it was the one the Empire was losing. I believe in the years leading up to the shutdown, there was talk of legalization, but with a drug as powerful as Special H, that was a tricky prospect. I have also heard rumors that Oberon himself, despite reports of wagging a war on the drug, allowed it to exist, but for what reasons I cannot say. No, we're good. This is a plot encounter. What do you want to do with the Special H station now? Can we help you at all? Not gonna lie, we can use all the help. This is we get scrap, Neo-N, we'll take wherever you have. Of course, all that is just a kind of band-aid, isn't it? If we want any kind of future, we need the machines. I know we have a complicated relationship with them, but that's the truth. I'd gladly return to the way things were before, even if we lost our humanity relying on OMNIs and their tech as much as we did, and even if 3 out of 4 people were addicted to a mind-numbing cost drug. I'd return to that in a heartbeat. Do you know anything about the OMNI shutdown? Well, if the reports are true, some still exist in these sectors. People have seen machines here? Functioning machines? They say they have, yeah. They say Vivar has them, Vivar. But he's using them as his soldiers to do terrible things, which is strange because I always thought machines were supposed to do good. I mean, isn't that what the Rubicon was supposed to ensure? That they couldn't be used to harm people? She's right. This doesn't make any sense. Also, if there were really OMNIs here, I would have picked them up by now. I assume, anyway. Let me know what the Rubicon is. Yeah. And, right, fine. The Anesthesius will turn the OMNIs on again. You have my word. I wish I could believe you. I really do. But if we could turn them back on, don't you think we would have done so by now? I'll let you go, Admiral, but before I do, I have to ask, can you help us out here at the clinic? We can use all the help we can get. Take the scrap, I can't afford this fuel. Of course we will help. Here, take the scrap. Thank you, Admiral. I wish you safe travel through these sectors. My advice, avoid Vivar and his commanders at all costs. Main mission encounter. That's a bit of a poo. That is a little bit of a poo, to be honest. I am so low on scrap right now, and Neo-N. I'm low on a lot of stuff at the moment. Encounter time, good. Lynch for you. Sir, we're working on our mid-air refueling when we encounter some Kosh drift metal. It's not a ton, mind you, but it should help some. Oh good, some scrap. Immediately upgrade the fuel salvaging. Hopefully we get better fuel income. Please. 3, 4. Good. That's gonna help. That's gonna help out a lot. I know there's the secret military base as well, but that was a good find. Lucky for you, you're an Imperial. Otherwise, we wouldn't be open to selling our beloved pirate treasure map. I can't afford it. How do you know the map is legitimate? We got it off a pirate. He died of a heart attack. We took it to Pirate Expert. It's got the Imperial pirate stamp on it and everything. Apparently there's an unguarded pirate station in the next sector over that's basically spilling forth with scrap and other goodies. We'd make the trip ourselves if we had a ship decked out like yours. I can't afford it, sorry. You can give it to me. You can come with us, we'll take you to the planet and you can get rich that way. Secret military base. Takeshi. Again, Takeshi does way too good at getting the rewards. We need stuff. Secret military base? Yes! A Wraith fighter. And some scrap. And we will definitely lose one. Ooh, Neo-N fuel, nice. Resource cache, more scrap. I could leave, but I would lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Look, we carry on the off chance that we maybe only lose a couple more. 2. Yeah, we lost 2 as opposed to 5. That'll take me lovely. And we also got 105 scrap and 3 of those. Very nice indeed. What's my first fighter upgrade? 300 for there, 80 for that. I'm going to keep them in for a little moment. I think we're cleared out this one. Right, next one over is Celsius B. Celsius B, that one over there, then we move on. We're being chased down by... Actually, we've not yet bumped into a Kosh ship, so... Ooh, an Imperial battleship. It's one of our own, sir. I don't recognize the model of your battleship. Who are you? This is Admiral Ellys Idaho of the NS Odysseus. Sorry, can you repeat that? I heard Admiral Ellys Idaho. No mistake, Captain. You've heard correctly. Pity one encounters so many lunatics these days. Look, Admiral Idaho, don't follow us. We live longer spread apart. No transmission. Oh, poo. I got 4 last time, I can't be too upset about going to get the 1 now. Ejected cryopod. I'm a little below on my... This beacon's playing a pre-shutdown measure done loop. Something, affordable OMNIs. Yep, we've done that, I think. Anyway, we are slightly below our recommended 10, but... Ejected cryopod? Oh, never mind. Takeshi is going to come through. Like, these DNA operatives are just so good. I wonder if the game sort of tweaks the events so that they are always useful to you. Wow, you carry on, please. Nothing's happened so far. Scrap. Danger. Danger. A lot of danger avoided. Cryopod. Catalina Sato. More scrap. More fuel. More scrap. And an extraction. And... Catalina Sato, you are also in... So hang on. You are functionally identical. You are functionally identical to each other. Isn't that lovely? Which means one of you is getting sold. Not star map. System map. Army depot. Sir, might I have a word? What is it, Lieutenant? Sir, I was wondering if we might take a moment to mourn for those who have passed away in our journey so far. Mourn for our own past lives, you mean? Well, yes, I guess that's what I'm saying. I think it could really help provide a sense of closure. But if your estimates are right, it'll cost us a bit of scrap to hold a proper funeral service. Fine, have a proper funeral service. Thank you, sir. I'll check it back when the service is over. Sir, the ceremony is over. Of course, we'll continue to die, and maybe we'll need to mourn our future deaths too, but I believe the funeral was quite healing. No idea what that did, but... Okay, so what can we get here? We can get a Pierce Laser Mark II, Plasma Nuke Mark II. Wasn't the Plasma Nuke Mark III like 100 damage? Does it feel like this is not... This is 2025. It was like 100 damage, wasn't it, for the Plasma Nuke Mark III? It just feels like it's a bit of a weird one. Right, you're exactly the same. So we're gonna... We got you from the planet. We have you from something else, don't we? No, we bought you. We bought you. You're gonna get sold again. Okay. Cruiser Protector, Frigate Magneto. It's by a single commando. Replace the Piercer Laser with a newer one. Plasma Nuke. Sell one of the drones. We have 230. Frigate Magneto. And I'm also going to put the points into there. Just so we have the... we can put tactical targeting in there as well. And I'll put Magneto Frigate there, and I'll put in the Wraith Fighter in there, and we'll put the Piercer Laser in there. Star map. Okay. Not star map. No, it is star map, isn't it? Are we done here? We are done here. Okay. Caden Borealis. Hopefully we get to get some good stuff out of this. Okay. Imperial battleship again. I can't believe it. You really are Admiral Idaho. For this battleship and crew, sir, you will always be the greatest hero the Empire has ever known. How can we help you? It's an honor to meet you, Captain. Tell me, can I help you in your ship? Give off a stench of desperation, do I? Well, the truth is our local outpost has been under siege from 2 Kosh battleships. Me and a couple other local captains have fought them off. But as well as we could, I'm afraid we can't for much longer. Of course, we'd never let those Koshes take the outpost in its arsenal, mind you. We detonated the place long before that ever happened. Okay, we're going to help them out there. Basically, it looks like if we help them out... Coordinates received, next sector over. Good. Yes, 3 more. So we've got plenty of fuel now. But I'm definitely going to be making use of that. We go to the shipyard last because you haven't got the money for this. So we'll do it. We'll work our way up. Ooh, Kosh battleship, I think. Kosh battleship. They look like a bit blocky. Good luck stacking your tech up against ours. Ooh, straight up fight. I'll take a straight up fight. So what is your specialty? The last hull bar is immune to battleship weapon damage. Critical fire does not propagate. You have a cannon, 4 wings, you've got the proximity defense as well. That's actually really helpful for us, simply because it means once we've taken out all their wings, we can bring the longbow in. That deals 20 damage. Bit of a pain, but could be way worse. They can't really come at us unless it's through... Actually, they can't come at us at all. they have to go through the turrets to reach us. I mean, it's not great, it means they will die, but because they can't come across. Okay, so we'll put in, you go over here, you come over here. We'll slowly, if they're coming for us, they have to go through some kind of fire area. What am I talking about? They know they don't. I'm a fool. Right. There you go. See, that's not too bad, because they have to come up this way. Okay, retreat a bit. There you go. I have actually got the that module that meant they heal up really quick. Like, yeah, I can't destroy them via that. They can't see anything up. Let's put out the magneto in here. Yeah, bound to happen. We knew it was going to happen. There's them both. You're heading over there. Good. Which means you lot go over here. You lot go down here. Let them fire at us first. Good. Shoot that out. Shoot that out. There we go. We haven't got any squadrons left. We are blowing them well up. And we got a cruiser out of it. Not great. Okay, so that's what their thing is. We can't destroy them by using weapons. That's their thing. Which is okay. They seem to be big cannon-wise, which means they're not going to be attacking my ship with weapons either. Because the cannon can't be... You can't damage a ship with cannon. Hidden Borealis, second one. Anomaly signal. A few commanders want to leave our ship. Why, Captain? The church beacon says broadcasting some pre-shutdown zealot propaganda. Looks like it messed with their minds. You know, they're pretty tense these days. They don't get much time off. Have some R&R. Little R&R. Fine. As long as it's like, okay, it's 15, so as long as, if I would have lost 2 or more commandos, it was worth the money. Imperial battleship, sir. Another one? Christ. Get out of here, this is our spot. Contact the Imperial ship. Get me back in touch with that ship, Lieutenant. Right away, sir. You again, what do you want this time? You're gonna get us both killed. This is Admiral Idaho, Capital Grand Admiral of the Fleet. Yeah, this is Emperor Oberon, Emperor of, you know, the Empire. If you don't get out of here, you're gonna regret it. This captain's been spooked bad, sir. Tell that captain you can prove your identity. I can prove how I say I am. What did I tell you? Why couldn't you just listen to me? He doesn't look good, sir. Well, we have to fight. I don't mind fighting too much because I want the scrap. It feels bad, but I want the scrap. Wraith and Fighter. Put the Wraith wing, the Fighter wing out. They've only got a piercer laser. They've got a really badly equipped ship. I know that we're like meant to be like a complete, like, legendary ship, but this is still not great for everyone involved. Okay. Okay, bring it there. Okay, you can retreat out. You can make a move. Okay, I'm trying to basically bait out the Okay, it can't. Okay, in that case, let's bait it out with something that can take the hit and be fine. Right. Oh, it hit us. That's fine at all. That's completely totally. I've got no problem with that whatsoever. And a magneto frigate. I'm not getting a lot of money, but I'm getting things I can sell. So I've got another magneto frigate, which means I can sell off my regular frigate. My regular non-combat frigate can get sold off. Shop time. Mark II drones. Armored hull. Critical system. No, we've got one of these already. Yeah, so the armored hull is something I'm particularly interested in. We'll sell off the regular frigate. I'll sell off the Sub-Zero gun, I think. As interesting as that is, I'll sell off the Sub-Zero gun. I'll sell off the cruiser protector as well. As interesting as you are, I kind of want the money more than I want that. Right. So, which means I can get armored hull, which means that we cannot be pew-pewed to death. Although, again, I do want the Wraiths fighters because they're really good. It also means I can sell my I could sell my non-Wraith fighter, which I will do. Okay. That's fine by moi. Okay, well, it's not great, but we have our layout for the first boss, isn't it? The first boss is next. Yep. The first boss is next. You have a vague idea what they're capable of. That they've got weapons, ship-to-ship weapons, sorry, anti-squadron weapons rather than ship-to-ship weapons. We can't destroy them with ship-to-ship weapons either. A Tellus battleship? Who goes there? This is Admiral Idaho of the NS Odysseus. We're looking for Vivar. Vivar. Wow, an Admiral. I've cured all kinds of Imperials before, but never an Admiral. This is fantastic. It's weird that what's making her so happy is the prospect of our death. Okay, so what is your thing? A Plasma Nuke Mark II. Well, that's joyful. 12 squadrons, though. 12 squads. Okay, okay, so we'll put the frigates out as well. Put our frigates out. They can't nuke us. We'll do what we can to hide in like the in the little areas. That does 20 damage. So we'll put there and there. I also want to steer clear of the put there. There you go. Go in there. And then there you go. Make it easier for you to get killed. Come on. Fire that nuke. Hide. Good, we're okay. Good. Fighters here. Let's see if we get their weapons offline. See if we can get their weapons offline and keep the weapons offline. That'll be very good for us if we do. There you go. Keep their weapons offline as best as possible. Fires won't propagate, but we knew that much. Okay. Okay. Move you back as well. Damage to you. Your weapons are ready to fire. It does 25 damage, right? Yeah, it does 25 damage. So... do you know where it's coming? Okay, it's going over there. Move this way then. Hit us a little bit. Okay, it's hit us a little bit, but we're going to have to do what we can here. So we can DPS this thing down a bit. Then I'm going to have to get something these into repair. I mean, there's no two ways about it. These things are going to repair. I do not want to lose any fighters as much as possible, as little as possible here. Okay, I cannot damage their last hull bar. So we'll bring out a pair of frigate wings. So let's see if that works out for us. Okay. I don't see how clever it actually is. Does it know where we are? Okay, can we shoot this thing first of all? There we go. There you go. Helps us a lot. You retreat. No, sorry, no, you retreat. You come over here. Okay, now can we bring out the drones? Right, leave. Move over there. Leave. Okay, good. Woo! Drones are down. Who else can come out to say hi? Frigates can come back out to say hi. No. Go hide in there. Good. Works for me. We resist, we don't take damage from that. Fighter wing. Where are you spawning? There you go. Move over there, so you both have to basically attack each other. There you go. The drones need to retreat real soon, but actually don't need to retreat right now. We might be okay. We might be able to beat them out on time. Yeah, we will. We can beat them out on time. Woof. 400, which is immediately our next slot. Immediately it's our next slot. Okay, so we're going immediately to the next one. Don't think you need to buy anything here. You can buy some more fuel, but I'd rather just save up. We're immediately going to get that in there because we need the extra wing. It also means we can play the with defensive wings. We also got the longbow. We can play the defensive game again if we have to. We can't really because of the massive anti-ship weapons they've got, but it's going to help out a little bit more than that. 200. No, I'm going to put a point into this already. Or am I saving up? Do I just save up for the 4th slot? I might just save up for the 4th slot. It might just be something I do. Save up for that 4th slot already, or the 2nd weapon. You know what? We'll save up. We'll save up for a bit. I'm going to put you there, though. Although I do think that this strategy will not work as well this time around, simply because of their propensity for anti-ship weaponry. The anti-ship weaponry is not going to help us out in the long run. But we'll carry on in Sector 2 next time, where you have to deal also with the cost battleships to get access to an Imperial station. But I'll see that next time, folks. See you then. Bye-bye.